research capacity building program on data analytics using Python. So without wasting much time, we'll directly starting the function. So first of all, I invite Professor KJ Joseph, Director of Gulati Institute of Finance and Taxation, for delivering the welcome address.
Good afternoon to all of you. I think as far as we in the gift is concerned, it's a very important day for various reasons. To begin with, this is the culmination of a program that we call it research capacity building, of which data analytics using Python. This program that we have initiated, and we have over 107 participants, and it is mostly an online program. And today I'm very happy that we have Sri Vijay Raghavan, everybody call him as GVR, whom I consider and I keep him at very high esteem for his both personal and professional qualities. I think in Trivandrum there may not be many who are known for their innovative initiatives with lasting development contributions like Sri GVR. You know, he is the first, or what is called the founding CEO of the first technopark in the country. And he has an interesting book on that. And I'm very happy that he has written it down. Many people do things they don't write. He has written it in the form of a book, Vijay Varigal, I think, and which very clearly talks about the instances that led to the idea and his working with different chief ministers to begin with the Nayanar and others. And he is also the instrumental in the establishment of National Institute of Speech and Hearing, and currently the honorary director of Autism Center for Autism and other disabilities rehabilitation research and studies. And he is also instrumental in the establishment of Trivandrum International School. He's also instrumental in the establishment of Asian School of Business. Wonderful name. In fact, Asian School of Name is a wonderful name, I must tell you. Asian School of Journalism, which Mr. Shashi Kumar in Chennai.
Started by T.J.S. George.
Yeah, T.J.S. George. And he is also having his heart close to the startups. And today we know that Kerala is actually known for one of the most attractive place for startups. So what I'm trying to say that at the same time, he very rarely comes here. Once in a while when we invite him, the way GVR talks, I think the most balanced mind, and I would say that I don't think that either left or right has any problem with him, because he speaks by keeping people up front, not party. And that is a very rare quality. And that is where the personal qualities and professional qualities complement. So I'm very happy that he is also I think we will have another occasion for a detailed interaction with you. And I'm very happy that he is also our honorary professor, fellow over here. So I take this occasion to warmly welcome GVR to this club. And we have our VGDGST participants. Some of them are here. And oh, very good. I think I'm very sorry that Bintu is online. We have the two key instructors. One is Sri Bimal Kumar, is from Digital University. And he has been the key person in this. And you know that today we are living in the world of what is called data is the oil of the modern world. And we are living in, Manuel Castells says, the information society. and we are living in a world of big data, high frequency data. Unless you are able to make sense out of data, your research may not be of any use. And if data is the oil, Python is the refinery, I suppose, something like that. So at the instance of Sri Vimal Kumar and Dr. Bindu Krishna, I hope you are there online. And of course my other faculty members, they have kind of taken the students into different dimensions of English language to programming language. Today, and only with English you can live, I suppose. We all could manage with English. Today, I think the world, you have to have some programming language, and I think I'm very happy that both of them kind of do this job of taking these participants through the art of data analytics through Python. So I welcome both the faculty members and other faculty members of this program, and of course some of them who are locally from here are here to receive the certificate from Sri GVR. And all the others, all the other students for the program, I welcome. And I especially place on record the hard work invested by Ashwati and Akhil, who coordinated this program. I know that it is the first batch, and the first batch in terms of the number of students and all, it's really not bad, of course. So I appreciate the coordinators. And with these words, I would like to invite Sri GVR to share your thoughts and give the valedictory address and give you the certificate.
Thank you, Dr. Joseph, for inviting me here. and congratulations to all those who've completed the program. And I hope you've gathered more than what was delivered to you. When I say that, what I mean is what you learn is not enough. And you will need to continuously learn if you want to stay current. And one of the things that I tell a lot of people, especially young people who are today working, is that the day you stop learning is the day when you start retiring. So the day, if you don't continuously learn, you're going to have a big problem as you go forward. So programs like this are good. Well, just for my, what would be the, let's say in another 2 months or so, somebody asks you, which is the most useful programming language? What would you say? Someone. Which is the most useful or the easiest programming language? English. Today, you don't need to know any programming language. Actually, you can work with English. But knowing a programming language helps you because it helps you to structure the way you will write. The way you will write English. So you know a good programming language, it helps you to structure your thought. But today you can manage with just English. That makes it very easy. When many of us started years ago, it was machine language that was being written. Writing in machine language, then of course you had other object-oriented programming languages and others coming in. But today it's gone to English. So if you have your functional design document pakka, and you put that into one of these new AI tools, you will get the program out. Which means, I'll give you a few examples of things which happened, and just so that you get an idea of where it'll be and for you to learn more, is that there was a very critical program that was happening, and there are about 6 or 7 engineers working on it. And the technical head for that said, we need to get this done. This is the functional document. And how long will it take? I'm talking of something which happened less than 4 or 5 months ago. And they said, give us about half an hour. I said, okay, take half an hour. We discussed and came back. It'll take us about, if all of us are working, doing nothing else, we can do it in about 15 days. So he said, good. He said, random 2 people stay in the room, the others can go. and we'll meet again tomorrow morning. And with those two people, they sat, and next day morning, that work was done. Because today, a lot of code can be generated. So coding is no longer what one would call a potential job opportunity. But what is important are 2, 3 things. One is your logical reasoning and thinking process. Second, your language. And the third thing is for you to understand the domain in which you are working. So if you're working in government, then you need to know how governance happens. If you're working in a bank, you need to know how banking happens. So that is something which actually helps you to understand the domain so well that you slowly can become an expert in that area. I know it's not the right forum to be sitting and advising you all, so I just thought I'll share some thoughts. But just for me to get a feel of the people who are here in this room, how many of you are students today who are studying in a college or something? They're all students here.
Yeah, mostly what we did.
Oh, students here. Okay, all right.
We
Okay.
have to give a program. So we
Did both. Okay, good. Great. So that means all of you are doing your masters or PhD. PhD. You're doing everything. Oh, good. Okay. Online also good. Great. Okay. So very clearly, as that means you're looking for a career after this, correct? Any working professionals in this group now? You're good. So when you're looking for a profession out of this, you will need to decide what profession you want to get into. And like in the past, if you didn't know how to write, if you didn't know how to write or you didn't know how to use a pen, would be the right word, you would not be able to get a job. In the last maybe 25, 30 years, 25 years ago, you didn't know how to use a computer, you would not get a job. But what's going to happen now is that if you can't use some of the new tools that are coming out, you will find it very difficult to get a job. So programs like this help you to build up your own capacity, I would say, and that is something which will help you to do very well in your job. So there was a time when doctors, we said doctors don't need to learn mathematics, correct? You take your second group and you don't need mathematics, you go forward. But today, a lot of doctors need to brush up their way of thinking because a lot of it is robotic driven. Okay? So you need to know what each angle is. You've never learned it for a long time. That will tell you it goes in a particular direction. It has to go about 25 centimeters that side. It has to go another 5 degrees here. So you will find that it's all becoming multidisciplinary. And in your jobs, it's like I think most of you would probably be economics. All right. In economics, there's a lot that can be done. And like Dr. Joseph mentioned at the beginning, data is a new oil. When you say data is a new oil, means it's money. So in your positions where you go, you need to remember that getting data is important. Securing data is also even more important. And the new laws on data are very, very strict. You have to be clear that you don't share data without appropriate authorization. You don't use data without appropriate authorization. And that is something which definitely will be a big thing because all decisions today, unlike in the past when people take decisions based on gut feelings or what somebody would tell them, today it's all data driven. All decisions are data driven, and where it is not data driven, you will see the mistakes happening. You will go on a project without looking at what the costs are or what the other implications are, or if you find out you don't look at data in terms of rainfall and things like that, you might end up with the wrong kind of a project in the wrong kind of a place. Good, nothing more to add. Congratulations once again for all those who completed this program successfully, and I don't want to take too much more of your time. Thank you very much.
So I think we have the stars of the day online and offline. And before getting to them, let's kind of hear from their mentors. Yeah.
So, hi all and good evening. So, just a few words. So, most of the things are like sir mentioned. Say, I am currently like focusing as an AI/ML engineer and more or kind of a software part. And nowadays, like a lot of tools are being released. Say, one of the key tools we are now currently using is like agentic development agents. Say the key thing is like if you want to go to the next level, you need to pretty much familiar with these kind of tools. Say I already mentioned that the programming languages we use. So currently, I think I don't even have a currently a good stack, because if you have a good agent and a premium subscription to ChatGPT or any platform, you can write any code. But the main thing is like you need to identify like which way I need to solve this problem. So first of all, you will be like given a problem statement, whether it is research or development. The thing is like you need to list out these are the activities to be done and this is the flow I need to work on. So that we need to instruct. Say these are the things I need to done and these are the way I need to do it, and etc. etc. So to understand that process, you need a logical thinking. So I think programming is the best way to build your logical thinking, because when we code, the instruction should be like proper and simple, right? So that is the beauty of programming, and it gives you how to break down a problem in a simple way and learn it. And proceeding to the advanced levels, like most of them are like you are like economics, right? So actually, there is a large opening area for developing such tools. Say when we work on some problems, say currently I'm just engaged in sports analytics. So when our client talks about their needs, we can see some huge opening there. So I think most of the time I have come across different topics where I can just build a startup on. Like when you go and discuss with anyone, like they will having huge problem statement that is actually an startup idea. Okay. So that kind of approach that need to be implemented. Say when you look at your own studies, you will see openings like that. So that's the way I think economy should evolve. So that's the one thing I need to add up, because it is not the end, and this, actually it's a start towards the era that is coming. Okay. So again, one more thing, like the tools already mentioned, like say the previous, I think we already used Excel, right? So how many of you now currently using a like subscribed form of Excel, like paid version? No. Okay. So even in Excel also, the Copilot is integrated. If your data is raw and there is an analyze feature and you click it, Excel will create pivot charts and pivot tables for you. Okay, you can interact with the chat agent to create new columns, new KPIs, etc. So now these kind of AI, precisely generative AI, is being incorporated to all tools. So now in Google Chrome also you have that ask to Gemini. So being familiarized with tools will increase your productivity. So actually don't think that it will take away the job, but how to be smart in a way that using that tools. So that should be our primary focus. And so it's nice to interact with a huge group, like maybe after left my like previous job in ICT, because primary job was like a technical trainer, but when joined the UK, it's more of a development focused work. So it's actually a long time after like connecting with a lot of people in a single call. So it was nice, and I again just unlearn and relearn some things, like some simple platform that was introduced during the class, like quizzes or Kaggle, etc., etc. So I think I revisit to them. So always keep that mind also. Keep learning, unlearning, relearning. Keep the loop. And okay, thank you. And thank you, Ashwini and Agil, for the coordination. And actually, Bindu Miss, I don't know where she's in the call also. Yeah, actually, she was my mentor. Like I, my first job was under her in Jain University. So I was a teaching assistant there, and she was the HOD there. So
Okay, good.
okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. It was indeed, I know all our interactions were very useful with you, and we were taking a lot of interest in it. We are much appreciative of that. Yeah, as I said, the stars of the day, we'll be very happy to kind of receive your feedback, and you should be giving the feedback in such a way that how we can better serve the next batch, because we are here, as GVR rightly said, the moment you stop learning, you retire. Retire means you stop. That we cannot afford to do that. So we learn from, very often we learn from our past mistake, because you learn your own experience. So I think your feedback will be very useful to make the program better. Keep in that mind, please give your feedback. We'll appreciate that. I think the preference is going to be given to the online participants. We would have loved to have you here. I'm sure we'll have some occasion to have you here. Anyone from the online will be given the first chance. Okay, I think, yeah, we can. Yeah, please.
I request any of the online participants would like to talk about the course. How do you want an improvement, and how did you feel, like what you learned and all? It would be really great. At least for 2 minutes.
Okay,
let's.
Yeah,
Hello?
please. Yeah, please.
Good evening. My name is Rohan. I was there as a part-time intern, like an internship I had completed in GIFT also. And I did this course because it was very beneficial as a person who just started with Python. As far as feedback is concerned, I think the improvements was I don't see any. Personally, it was conducted really well. The programs were shared in the Google Classroom as well, so we could refer to it later on, or like if we had any doubts while completing a project, I could go back, refer to them. Besides that, I feel like we could have spent a little more time with the ML models, machine learning models. But that's just me. I more theoretical. I would say more time on theoretical aspects because I had to like sometimes rush through some theories. But yeah, besides that, I don't have any other feedback as such. Mainly because some theoretical aspects are still new to me. So I have like books, like pages on pages of just theories. I'm just practicing again and again because I've not read them before. But I rewatched the classes to get some better idea. But in that sense, maybe some more classes, or like Saturdays, Sundays, or whenever free, like just for clearing any doubts in the future. Those kinds of sessions would be a little better. But besides that, I don't have any other.
I think that's a very interesting feedback. I remember in our PGD GST program, there is a midnight discussion among the participants. After the class, we keep open the Zoom, so that they, among themselves, there are different groups formed, study groups. And actually, knowledge, very often we have a feeling that knowledge is something that comes from top to bottom. Actually, the horizontal exchange of ideas and learning, I would say that these kind of things can be better addressed by forming study groups. In that PGDGST, they do that. Correct. I found that group very vibrant, in fact. So but at the same time, sessions for doubt clearing sessions and kind of things, we should have exclusively designated time for that. It will be very useful, in fact. And I hope your WhatsApp group is vibrant. I see that I am also a member. Okay, thank you very much for your feedback. Very much. Yeah.
Anyone offline?
Hello, can you hear me?
You're welcome, please.
Yeah.
Introduction
all,
slightly longer.
Yeah, my name is Subramanian. I'm doing a PhD research with the Department of Political Science, University of Kerala. And I'm extremely thankful to Mr. Vimal and Dr. Bindu for keeping the whole programming stuff as much simple as they could. It could we could really easily understand these stuffs without much complication. Also, the other faculty members of Gulati for introducing statistics in a simple and easy way. But again, I think that again is the feedback to get, as Rohan was saying, into some more basic theoretical stuffs to give an understanding in a much advanced level. Such things could be attempted next time, maybe. And also, I expected to learn something more on visualizations, Power BI, and so on. But that's fine. That's the other feedback, I think. And also, maybe we could get we could get shared some reading as well through the platforms. If we could have received some more readings, probably to have benefited us more. I think that's the only feedback I have. But anyway, I'm very happy that I joined this program, and I'm very sure that I benefited from this program. So thanks.
Thank you, Subramanian. I think your kind words are much appreciated. Equally appreciated are your suggestions. We'll take them into, we have noted it. We consider it as very useful feedback.
Hi, I am Vandanan. I am a research scholar at GIFT here only. So what I feel like mostly the classes are after 6. So someone may be doing jobs, or maybe they are joining after their other classes and all. So will be tired and all. So if some classes are there like exclusively or full day thing, like maybe some offline classes also will be good. Maybe a 1 week offline class fully for this RCBP only. That will be good, I guess. Then we can focus on it completely and do all the exercises properly. Thank you.
How many hours was this?
72.
72 hours, sir.
In what period?
3 months. I think Vandan's point is well taken. After all, I think as a teacher, I derive energy not from the computer monitor, but from the eyes of the students, because at the face-to-face, that makes a lot of difference, because as a teacher, you get
Yes.
the power to, the energy to talk, to convey by, I think we'll see whether we can do that.
You can do a hybrid,
Yeah.
which means you do a set number of classes. But I'm not very in terms of doing a 1 week continuous thing.
Not that.
Sorry,
Yeah.
a 1 week continuous
Continuous
thing,
may
what
be
will
too
happen
much.
is there is too much coming in at the same
Right.
time. While on this, you probably do what, 1 hour, 2 hours, you do 2 hours,
Two.
2 hour sessions. And then once that happens, you get to, I would say, sleep over it. Okay. Which means you can come back the next day and ask a doubt on it or things like that. The other one is maybe you look at a hybrid model where, let's say, you meet on, it's over 3 months, you meet every
Twice.
alternate Saturday for
Saturdays.
half a day.
Something like that.
More than that is too much.
Mm.
Too much meaning it's difficult to tolerate a faculty member for a full day. Okay.
You're right.
All right. So that's also, they'll enjoy doing that, but this thing becomes very difficult. And also when you get together, what was mentioned earlier, that also gives you half a day for that. Is in the other half you will interact. They form groups and interact. You will find that the learning is much, much better. Sorry, I think.
No, not necessarily 1 week continuous. No, I think there should be a provision, maybe twice, once fortnightly meetings, once in 2 weeks, something like that. We'll build in that.
Another thing I just have like the hybrid mode, like maybe actual 2 hours class per like 3 day, but those who are willing to take in a class, they can come. Those who are willing to join online, there is a model also, like the Google Meet or maybe like the Zoom link will be shared, but the
You have the
class
option
will
to
be
come.
happening in
You have the
classroom,
option to come
yeah.
as well.
But actually,
There is
still
a problem in that
hectic.
is that those who are distant,
Yeah.
they will miss out because the ones in the class
Yeah.
will get more focus.
You are right. Because they may feel isolated, they may feel left out, kind of. Because you will be looking only at those who are in front of you. others may do. So
Yeah, if the number of
I
online
think
participants are less, we can
yeah,
manage it.
we
no
can.
problem.
Right. I mean, your idea is good because as a teacher also, we will derive energy by looking at that. But then we'll seriously consider that.
I think that is all about. Shall we go for certificate distribution? Akhil, may please call out the names, those who have the certificates.
Thank you for the feedback. We will, any other feedback, feel free to give in writing. You can send it an email, and something critical you don't want to remove, you can put a box. Can keep it in my room. Okay.
We have
Without
already
name.
shared one
Without.
Google Sheet with them for
Yeah.
feedbacks.
That should be without
open-ended.
identity, without an
Yeah.
entity. Because we should.
So please come forward. Arya Nandakumar.
I think you should be here. You should. All of you. You also be standing here. Call out and stand. Yeah. Mic, use the mic here.
Anand AJ. Peona Benita Mussolini. Peona. Amalu Sebi.
The Pasai.
Manju Preman. Juberia. Anuraj. Sona Muralidharan.
Take a picture. She's making.
Shahid PK. Vandanan. Ijlal Yasir. Aditya Krishnan.
Look at the search. Good.
Annie Anthony Pinto.
So, good evening, everyone. As we all know, GIFT is a policy research institute which is focusing on many academic activities, and research capacity building program has been one of the flagship programs conducted by GIFT since 2021. So this year, when we thought about launching a program, it is like lot many thoughts came to our mind that how we can make it like valuable for the evolving situations, and how we can sharpen the skills of the evolving, aspirant research scholars and students. So in that case, we thought about giving some basics regarding Python, which is very much sought after in the data analytics world. So that is how we ended up giving a course exclusively for data analytics using Python. So when we got the response from several people, we realized that it's a heterogeneous group. So again, it was challenging for us, like how to make it effective and deliverable for the group as a whole. So there comes, it was a challenge, and our mentors, Mr. Vimal and Bindu ma'am, were extremely useful resource persons in that front, because they took it as a challenge and they delivered their best, I should say. And also, with regard to the modus of operandi of the course as a whole, it was like we wanted to rope in working professionals as well, scholars and some of the students. So how we can do it. So that is the whole reason why we have done it in an online mode. And all 3 months, weekly thrice, we were having classes. And it's a it has been a prolonged program. So it's all about how you sustain your enthusiasm and curiosity all through the course. I hope from our side, the design as well as the implementation, we could do our best. That is what I believe. And whatever feedbacks we got from this session, definitely those are helpful feedbacks, and we will definitely consider for our next edition also. So for a successful completion of any program, sincere thanks are due to many people, because it's a combined effort of many people that we are at this valedictory program of this session. So first and foremost, I would like to thank Shri G. Vijay sir for gracing us with your presence and, of course, your sweet and short valedictory address. And one striking point I want to reinstate, which is like you retire on the day you stop learning. So learning is a continuous process, and of course, maintaining and sustaining the momentum for curiosity is very much important in this ever-changing world. Thank you so much, sir, for your valedictory address. I would like to extend a sincere gratitude to Mr. Vimal and Bindu ma'am. As I told you, like they have taken it up as a challenge for delivering for this data analytics course, coding, everything for a heterogeneous group. Handling a heterogeneous group has been very much challenging for them. Thank you, Vimal and Bindu ma'am. I would like to thank all the participants, because as I told you, it's a heterogeneous group and the timings were sometimes not matching, because since it was a prolonged program, in between many commitments were coming up for different kinds of people. So somehow they made it. So they were also actively involved in all the assignments and analytical tasks we were giving. Although here and there we had some hiccups, but still you made it with the final project. Thank you all participants, and wishing you all the best also. I would like to thank our director, Professor KJ Joseph, for his constant encouragement, support, and constructive criticisms all throughout this program, because for each and every single, I should say that even for the silliest of the things we used to go and get advices from him. Thank you so much, sir. Next, I would like to thank Sarda Chechi and Vrinda Chechi, because both of them have put in a lot of effort in coordinating the online sessions and other certificate-related and administrative activities. Thank you, Sarda Chechi and Vrinda Chechi. I would like to thank Abhilash and Varun for their constant technical support. And finally, I would like to thank everyone. We hope that when we are not stopping here, like we have got a lot of inspiration from the feedbacks as well as requests. We yet receive a lot of requests from other people that when is the next edition starting. So I hope we'll go for an advanced edition also. So thank you everyone, and also all the best and wishing all good luck for the participants. Thank you.